Hello everyone, this is Michelle Garcia. In this demo, we are going to walk you through on how to set up a Laravel webshot application in a local development computer. We will be using a Windows machine and have the application run communicating in two of our local application, one with the WSS project and another is a local instance of our website application. Okay, let's start. Okay, to start with, we are in the My Portal right now. We're going to download this OneDrive link. So when we access that, we go first with our WSS and download the demo file here. Okay, download. Oh, wait. Let's just download this and there. Download. We will first set up the WSS project. Once it's downloaded, let's go to our downloads folder, and then it's optional if we want to run it from here or extract it to a different folder. Let's just continue with extracting this into the uh, file or the location where we originally downloaded them. So let's go with OK and let it run on the background. Um, Continuing with the guide, let's just open this one. I'll be submitting a unupdated screenshot on how to run this locally. We will skip the server setup because the project is hosted locally. Let's just double check. Close this. If we have the prerequisites installed, for Windows application, we are going to skip this one. We don't have to upgrade anything. We will just go with uh, checking if we have PHP installed and Apache also. In my machine currently, I have installed SAMP. So I'm going to open that and ensure that the Apache as well as the MySQL is optional. Let's check if we can run it without it. Okay. Minimize the Apache. We have downloaded the WSS demo and extracted it in our folder. And going from here, let's open Bash. If you don't have that, let's check if we can run it using command line. What we wanted to double check is from our Windows machine, what is the PHP version installed. You would want version 7, version 8, or in my case, version 8.1, which either way, since I have installed SAMP, um, SAMP took care of it for me. Another one is the Composer-V for the version, double check that if it is installed, and if it's not, we are going to follow the instruction on how to install it by running the command uh, for the downloading, setup, and the unlink, as well as the copy of the composer into our um, user bit folder. Okay. Um, let's check if we use the command line. Um, we have php recognize, and then composer dash v, if it's recognized as well. The same command when we run it is also working in our command prompt. Okay. Next in the installation part is that we will instead of creating the project, we know that we have downloaded the first one. Let's just open our code editor. In my case, it's Visual Studio Code. Okay, let's trust this one. And let me pull the documentation again. We are skipping the creation of the project, and we will go with composer require. We can run it using by opening the terminal. Um, so I have opened the project folder, and for the terminal we go with new terminal here, and once it's loaded, we can type the composer require beyond code Laravel WebSockets, and that will download the particular package in our project into our project. Okay, it's already in our JSON composer.json. Let's just wait for it to complete. All right, and then um, going back to guide. Uh, let's check the migrations folder if we already have it. It's in the database migrations. Yep, it's set up, so we will skip that. And then also the configurations file, the config, which will publish the WebSockets config. We will skip that because in our config, WebSockets PHP is already there. Now we will edit the nano.dnv. We will specify the WSSID key and secret. That if we want, this system is optional. So let's review the .dnv, and we connect to our WSS demo here. Okay, let me keep this for now, and let's check if we could run this application later. What if we do not? If you want to change the app key, app ID, and secret, please do so. If you want to keep it, feel free to keep as is. Let's review if the broadcast driver is still equivalent to pusher. It is. And since we did not change anything, we can save and exit, and then run the Composer install. We close this one, we run Composer install. Wait for it to complete. Okay, going back to the demo. Um, since we have installed the SSL connection, we need to undo that. So, we will comment this and this line here so that it won't look for SSL. Save. And we will go to config broadcasting PHP and uh, change the use TLS to false. Um, we will change the scheme to HTTP so that it won't block our local installation. We will change the host to um, 127.0.0.1. Comment this and save it. In the SSL part, let's just here. Let's go to the WebSockets and then we keep that messages through enable statistics. In the SSL, because we uncommented it, we are marking it null. Let's check if the verify purpose is okay if we leave as is. And going to the installation again, we don't need to install the certbot. We will just run the WebSocket serve config hostname. Yep, run it and default config. Okay, just making sure again. The SAMP here is running, so we can open two terminal. The first one will be let me clear. That should be web PHP artisan web sockets serve. Okay, and it's using 6001, and we are going to add one more terminal that will do the PHP artisan serve that's going to run on port 8080. This port 8080 is controlled because of the env variable file. I've hosted it in here. So if we go to this site, please take note if you have a firewall or antivirus, make sure to add exception to this one. So let's create exception so that our server.php will run. Going back, we need to go to our browser and check if this URL is working. We should be able to see our Laravel application. Yep. And then remember the SSL page. It's in the path. So we are just going to append this page here and forward slash we are able to connect to our WebSockets dashboard. We can see the WebSockets dashboard. But since we did not configure the database, so connecting to it doesn't really do much for the statistics. It just listens to the private channel, but we cannot go with the real-time statistics. Okay. So that's it for running the WSS application in the local setup.